Here's another great exercise for freeing up the shoulder girdle, opening up the upper spine, and relieving stress and strain on the upper spine. It's actually a really good one. Very simple and straightforward. I'm going to just show you now. So you start out with your arms perpendicular to the body. Okay, hands up. I make a fist. It's a very loose fist. So I'm not tightening this at all. I'm not focusing on the fist. I'm just making a fist. Now, the points of contact here really are, they're really the outer elbow, and in this case I'm on the table, so it's going to hit me about here, but it doesn't matter if you're doing the exercise correctly. This moves directly down into the table, okay? And there's an action here, or an opposing action, between pressing these down, and you see how my sternum rises, my chest rises when I press these down. But pressing them down in such a way that it doesn't rise. So, and rapidly. So I start out, and I get kind of a feeling for it. Okay, I'm going to press, and I'm going to release, and I'm going to press, and I'm going to release, and I'm going to press, and I'm going to release, and I'm going to press, and I'm going to release, and I'm going to press, and release, and a little faster. And I start pressing a little harder and faster, and then pretty soon I'm just basically vibrating. And I do sets of 30. So they're fast vibrations. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, like that fast. So initially, to get the feeling for it, you go 1 and 2 and 1 and off, and right, 1 and off, and 2 and off, and 3. You can see the tendency is for me to press the elbows and the shoulders to rise off the table. But again, here you're trying to release the shoulder girdle and the neck and this trapezius and the various associated muscles neurologically from hanging onto your body. So the idea is that I should be able to do this and have the movement transfer right into my spine without lifting my shoulders, without causing it to curl forward into a kyphotic pattern. So I'm not curling forward like this, okay? So light fist, and then I go into this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Okay, so there's set 2. Now, the way I'm lying, my back is nice and flat on the table. You can do this on the floor. Floor is probably easier. Most of you have a floor. You may not have a table that you can use. My knees are bent. My feet are flat on the table. So if you're on the floor, it'd be great. You really, if you use a blanket or something, you want to have it spread all the way out so that you have the same height under your elbow as you do under your back and under your hips and feet. So you want to be at one height. You don't want to be be on a yoga mat under your body and then not under your arms. It makes a difference, and that slightly different geometry is going to make it more difficult. So to make it easiest, you start on a very flat surface. Now later on you might lower it or whatever, but that's really not the object of what we're doing here. I'm really trying to neuromuscularly change the tensioning pattern that the brain's putting on my shoulder girdle. So here we go, another set. I'm first going to release my shoulders down. So the scapula, the shoulder blades go down towards my feet, okay, and they come together. So I'm not spreading, they're down and they come together. And then I'm just, until I get rid of it. 30, I go to 30. So 3 sets of these. Again, if you want to have a really stronger effect, I would say go 4 or 5. Combine this with the snow angels. Combine this with the arm rotations. You're doing, if you're in pain, 5 sets of those. It should really make a difference for you. Plus, it's a new way to move your body. You'll find that when you start doing this, it's going to be hard to loosen the action of your spine up and being able to vibrate like this. You'll find initially it's challenging, but it's something that will help you to release that area in your upper back. So have fun with it.